Good morning, I'm Adam. There's no easy way to say this, but your pancakes suck. I've been watching countless food-related content on here, on YouTube lately, and there's many atrocities that come across, even from professional chefs. I'm going to try and bring this up and try and fix it as we go. So as with anything, any part of the day, we're first going to start with breakfast. Now, breakfast for a lot of people means pancakes. Now, you can use packet mix for your batter. I don't see the point. It's just a lot easier just to make it and quicker. But that could also be one of the reasons why your pancakes suck so much. In fact, there's 3 reasons why you can't get soft, thick, fluffy pancakes. And we're going to be talking about that as we progress through the video. Now, I suggest you watch this all the way through and then come back. I'm going to have a picture of all the ingredients and everything that you need. You'll probably find them down below in the description anyway, but we'll get there. So we're going to talk about all the equipment and ingredients. Now, I know you're thinking equipment. What does he mean by equipment? I've got a fry pan and some fire. What more do I need? Well, you're wrong. This gets me to the first point why your pancakes suck, and that is you're using the wrong fry pan. Now, McDonald's, when they make their own hotcakes, they've got limited room in their kitchens, but they still have a dedicated industrial stainless steel cooktop just for these bad boys that we're going to be making today. Of course, no one at home is going to have that type of hot plate in the kitchen. Well, if they do, I'm pretty sure they're not the ones cooking it. They've either got a personal chef or a maid carrying out that task, because no one's putting in, $200,000-$300,000 cooktop in their own kitchen. So what's the next best option for home cooking for that sort of thing? Honestly, it's a properly seasoned cast iron skillet with low sides, and when it's done correctly, they become non-stick, and they will work on any type of cooktop and distribute heat evenly, and that's not a problem. So how do you know if your skillet is seasoned correctly? If you ask that question, I can guarantee it's not seasoned correctly. There's heaps of videos here on YouTube that show you how to season a skillet correctly. We're not going to go into that today. That's up to you to find out. Now, the best and cheapest option I've found is a non-stick crate pan. So as you can see here, very thin size. This was about $10 just from the kitchen shop. They're everywhere, these things. Non-stick surface, this isn't even a very good one. So you're asking, I've got a non-stick fry pan, why can't I just use that? Of course you can, but your pancakes will still suck. So the reason is that the fry pan gets contaminated with a whole bunch of scratches from utensils and oils, and it's used for a whole wide range of things. This is used just for pancakes and nothing else. Sure, it's another thing in the cupboard, but do you want good pancakes or not? Now onto the ingredients. Let's have a look right here. Now with the ingredients, this includes the second reason why your pancakes suck. It goes pretty much with the first bit, your flour. Stop buying self-raising flour and make your own. Okay, so first things first, let's make self-raising flour. So 2 cups of plain flour, just a bigger bowl and a sieve. Pop a little bit of flour in. Grab your baking powder, which will be 4 teaspoons. Sprinkle a little bit in, a bit more flour, a bit more baking powder. All right, give that a sift. And then grab your proper sized mixing bowl, and we're gonna sift it again into that. Okay, so from there, we can add 1/3 cup of sugar. and put that to the side. Okay, so in another bowl, we're going to crack in 2 eggs. Just get a little bit of a break up. We're going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla. Just give that a little bit of a stir through. And 1 3/4 cups of milk. And give that a good mix together. Okay. Bring the flour and sugar back. Pour it all in. Okay, so from here, mix it all together till it's all nice and smooth. Okay, so it's all nice and smooth. Got a few air bubbles in there, which is fine. That's just the baking powder reacting with all the wet ingredients. Let's take it over to the stove. Okay, so this next step here is where a lot of people go wrong. Don't put any butter, don't put any oil on here. We're not trying to make it crispy, we're trying to make them light and fluffy. All right, so bring that over a bit so it doesn't spill everywhere. Pour into the middle. And put to the side. Right, so what we're looking for here are all the bubbles to arise. So we're starting to get some bubbles around the edges, a few bubbles through the middle, and once those bubbles calm down is when we flip it. There's still a few bubbles going off. So this is why we get a nice edged spatula. Just grab the fry pan and just run it around the edge, just like that. So when you're doing this, you can have a quick look, see if it's good to go. Slide under, flip over, perfect pancake. So you don't even have a sacrificial pancake like anyone that's used butter or oil. First one seems to be a sacrificial pancake. Reason is because that's cleaning the pan. It's getting rid of all those embedded oils in the pan. The ones after that seem to be a lot better, but if you use the proper pan to begin with, you don't have any issues like that. So see, look at it puff up now. Look how puffy it is. It's perfect. Same deal. Run it around the edge. Perfect pancake. And then we go again. Okay, so there we have light, fluffy, thick pancakes covered in maple syrup that don't suck.